Welcome to the magical world of Jack's bedtime adventures. Jack is an 8-year-old boy with a curious heart and a backpack full of kindness. Every evening, just before bed, something amazing happens. A gentle call from the forest, a shimmer of light in the distance, or a whisper on the wind leads Jack into a world filled with talking creatures, forgotten magic, and friendships that sparkle like stars. Each story brings a new magical friend, a gentle lesson, and just the right touch of wonder to drift off to sleep. Let's begin. It was a still and starry evening, the kind where the sky seemed too quiet, like it had forgotten how to sparkle. Jack had just brushed his teeth, slipped into his pajamas, and was about to crawl into bed when something outside caught his eye. A single shimmer in the sky, low and slow, like a falling star that hadn't quite made up its mind. He leaned out the window. The shimmer drifted toward the hill just behind the house, his favorite place to explore during the day. Jack's heart skipped. He slipped on his slippers, grabbed his flashlight, just in case, and tiptoed downstairs. Bobo, his dog, gave a sleepy wag of the tail and went back to snoring. Jack stepped into the cool night air, his breath puffing in tiny clouds. The sky stretched above him like a vast canvas. But it was darker than usual. As he reached the top of the hill, he saw something even stranger, a man, or at least something like one. He wore a long cloak the color of dusk, a painter's beret, and he was hovering mid-air, just a little, using a paintbrush as if it were a magic wand. The brush trailed color through the night, painting stars onto the sky, but the stars were faint and fading fast. "Hello," Jack whispered. The figure turned slowly. His beard was made of clouds, and his eyes glowed like candlelight. "Ah," said gently, "you can see me." "Are you painting the stars?" Jack asked. The figure nodded. "That's what I do. Every night I bring dreams to the sky." "You're a dream painter?" "I am," he said with a soft smile. "But tonight, I've run out of color. The dreams won't stick." Jack tilted his head. "Why not?" The painter sighed. "Dreams come from people's hopes and imaginations. But lately, people have been too tired, too rushed, too grown up." Jack frowned. "But I still have dreams." The painter raised an eyebrow. "Do you?" Jack nodded. "I dream of flying whales and cloud sheep and secret gardens with talking vegetables." The painter chuckled. "Then maybe there's hope." He handed Jack the brush. It was lighter than air. "Try," he said. Jack dipped the brush into a swirl of fog, and nothing happened. He tried again. Still nothing. "It's not about painting what you see," the painter said. "It's about painting what you feel." Jack closed his eyes. He thought of his favorite stories, of kindness and laughter, of friends made and creatures met. He thought of colors that didn't exist, like moonlight green and bedtime blue. When he opened his eyes, the tip of the brush glowed. He touched it to the sky, and a burst of stars bloomed like fireflies. "You did it," the painter said, clapping his hands. Jack laughed. "That was amazing." They painted together, swirls of stars, silver bridges across clouds, shimmering shapes that drifted like dreams. Jack drew a jellyfish balloon. The painter added a castle on the moon. Together, they stitched the night with quiet wonder. When they were done, the sky sparkled more brightly than Jack had ever seen. The painter hovered beside him. "Thank you, Jack. I was beginning to forget why I do this." Jack smiled. "I'm glad I came." "Before you go," said the painter, a gift. He reached into his satchel and pulled out a tiny palette, shaped like a moonbeam, no bigger than a button. "This holds one drop of dream color," he said. "Keep it under your pillow. If you ever wake in the middle of the night and need a dream, just hold it." Jack accepted it with care. The palette shimmered with soft, shifting colors. "Will I see you again?" he asked. "Whenever you look up," said the painter, "and whenever someone dares to dream." Jack looked up one last time. The stars winked at him. He turned and padded home, heart full of stardust. That night, he placed the moon palette beneath his pillow, and his dreams were painted in magic.